All right. Now, let me get you some light. You know what I'm saying? My bad. Can't see a nigga. But what this is, y'all, is what we want to call following from the front. Okay? Now, a lot of people will say things like, oh man, how you not being followed? No one's behind you. Well, see, in 2022, law enforcement follows you from the front. This is what we're going to call, you know what I'm saying, you know, a new renaissance in surveillance, okay? And a lot of people think that, oh, if no one's behind you, that means you're not being followed. Well, to really give you insight on what I mean by this is that if you thought someone was following you and you thought it was law enforcement, let's say, and you saw them and you called them and was to say, hey man, what do you guys want? Why are you guys behind me? I mean, why are you guys following me? They're going to go, is anyone behind you? And you're going to go, well, no. Well, then no one's following you. And they'll treat you like you're the biggest idiot in the world. Like you have no brain. Okay? They'll dismiss all your claims. But how you'll be able to determine if you're either losing your mind or not is by looking for distinct signs, shall we say. We'll be looking for things like stickers, emblems, clubs, military affiliations. As you can see, if you look up there, you'll see a car parked on the left. Okay? And you'll see him sitting very still. That's a rat informant piece of crap, right? Now, as you'll notice, as I head home, there'll be cars along the side of the road. Like if you look a little bit further down, that's not a stop sign up there on my side of the street on the red. That's a car parked to the side, just like this one is. Over time, what we'll notice is more cars parked on the side of the road than you've ever seen in your life. Because this is what they do. They will track your relationships, places you frequent, almost to kind of make you look as if they're like psychic and they know everything you're going to do. But always remember that it's strength in numbers. So when it's strength in numbers, what I mean by that, and which, you know, obviously, you know what I'm saying, anyone has heard that phrase before, but what I'm saying is that they'll surround you with so many motherfuckers that you'll think that either they just know everything about you, they're psychic, or they have some type of tracking. And we'll get to that one later on. But for the most part, this is what, especially after, you know, they seen me prepare to begin to make this channel, this is what you'll see. This street, usually when I'm taking my girl to work, is all kind of motherfuckers behind me. Although there's nothing behind me, and there's really not much in front of me, and there's no businesses, there's no nothing for it to be a bunch of traffic on this very dark, dim, not too well lit street. Basically a road to nowhere. Okay? And on this road to nowhere at this time of the night, no one is usually on this street. But when I come out, and this is really nothing. You'll look at this and be like, what the fuck is he talking about? Because, well, now they've lightened up because, well, I'm making this channel. And it's well known and well documented that I know everything that they do. So, part one on this is, simply put, You guys, watch out for sidebar. All across the nation, they have to have the same techniques and same methods in order to recognize each other when they're doing their jobs. They can't differentiate from one place to the other. So this department or this department can't have different tactics and techniques when it comes to the recognition of the people that are on their side. Okay? So this will be from California to Connecticut. Everything that they do from here to there is exactly the same. So in your neighborhood, if you look around and you see license plates that have glitter, bedazzled license plates, a whole lot of electricians union, a whole lot of National Rifle Association. Remember, every police officer, federal agent, they all belong to the NRA because most of them are Republican. Unnecessary ambulance sirens. If you're being surveilled when you wake up in the morning and they're watching you and they're preparing for you, they have to notify a whole city's worth of people. Now, how do you notify a whole city of people? And if you look, you see how these cars are all traveling at the exact same speed. Very, very odd. But for the most part, understand that everything that they do is the same. So if you know, like I know, pay attention to the signs. This is very, very important. If you can't pay attention to the signs or notice the pattern, then whatever happens to you, you deserve. If you dismiss it as nothing, whatever happens to you, you deserve. But if you're smart enough to pay attention to your environment, because always remember one thing and one thing only. Human beings don't repeat the same action every single day. A human being that's moving on a non-programmed level absolutely does not repeat the same actions Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. But if you can begin to, at the drop of a dime, be able to predict what everyone around you is going to do, and if it becomes so much of a pattern over time, they're on your ass. Now, this video right here is only for the trappers. This video right here is only for the cats that's in the street. If you're not in the street, don't pay this shit no attention, because this isn't for you. But if you got family members that are in the street, and as we get deeper into it, you're going to see a frequency of things that are so common that over time, as I upload video after video after video, you're going to be like, well, goddamn, everybody doesn't own this, or everybody doesn't have this, or how could everyone that's around him have the same things? No one, grown-ups don't move like that. Okay? So whatever neighborhood you're in, or wherever hood you're in, if things are looking if things are becoming a little too predictable, if people are moving in a manner that makes it feel like, why does it feel like they're paying attention to me? Because they are. Because the feds, the United States government, they all are surveilling this entire country. Remember, we have a privatized prison system that is compensated by vacancy levels. So that means that just like any other business, they have to generate revenue. Crime is business now. The hunt for you is on. And they can make anyone look criminal if they watch them long enough. So remember that. And watch how people move around you. Watch things like colors. Why is everyone wearing burgundy? These are colors that they wear. Dodger blue, animal prints, dyed hair, red, blue, green. Have a lot of prostitutes involved, a lot of drug addicts, and the people that are in front of the liquor stores and so much. And watch how these cars are turning up here as I switch over here. A lot of these cars are not getting ready to drive past me. Those are 3 in a row right now. Well, actually 4 or 5 that just hit and when they turn, it's really slow and deliberate because of this video that I'm making. What they never want is to be seen on camera, uploaded. Well, hey, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this up right here so that everyone can get a clear view. And I'm going to coach you guys into what you're seeing, okay? And as we get closer and closer and closer to what we're seeing, I'll be able to give you a verbal breakdown of what it is in front of me.